three, he's gonna die. To a flower, and you like standard. Like where's the standard?
Yeah. Subjective perspective, like consciousness.
The way of mind, man.
Some bacteria, like
but
they're bad meal. It's not like really. That sucks. Like it jumped. You're not too much blame, I would imagine.
But I'm just saying, like you're looking at a moral standard. We live in a where it's dog eat dog. Honestly, that's the whole moral side of it.
Yeah, we've been breeding these sorts of animals for.
Oh yeah, that was the point.
Process though to eat lesser.
So you think it is morally fine for me to kill and eat my kids because it's a natural process and I've brought them?
Well, no. I'm referring to cows, chickens, etc.
Wait, it's natural for us to bring them into existence and to kill them?
Naturally eat ibex in Africa. You know, humans will naturally eat those further down on the food chain, and I think that's fine. As long as you
get to the ocean and a shark's there, he's gonna eat your bitch ass too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about food chain, but I just want to hear what you guys think about the whole, using the justification as we brought them into existence makes it fine for us to continuously kill them. Surely you guys don't think that's a good justification by itself to continuously holocaust animals?
Not necessarily, but it's hard.
Like, if aliens did that to us, we would think that's a pretty shitty reason. If I did that to my kids, you guys would be like, that's a shitty reason.
And these animals, no.
If we did that to mentally handicapped people, you would say that's a shitty reason, right?
But they share the same genus and species as us.
Yeah, the species is a whole different argument than we brought them into existence, right?
I think they can.
I just want to get you to agree that bringing into existence is not a good argument by itself to justify killing, and then we can move on to something else.
Yeah, I can agree with you there, but in conjunction with other factors, I think it can make sense.
Yeah, we can talk about those other things. It's just that one.
What's the difference between you killing and eating your baby and you strapping a bomb and going into a concert and blowing up 48 other people's babies?
I would say like quantity of death and like damage to well-being, mostly.
Like people don't value life. Like you like your baby because it's your baby. If somebody in like a Fallout universe was to kill you and it was hungry as fuck, it'd probably eat you and your baby. Source they had.
But
there's a saying, it's the end of the world. And that's because it only takes 3 missed meals for people to lose their civility.
Yeah, Wings, I completely... Oh, you had a neighbor... keep cutting out and like coming back in.
Yeah, if you had a neighbor that had a freezer full of deer meat because he hunted all summer, apocalypse happened and you ran out of food and he still had deer meat in his freezer and his family's all eating and you're looking at it from across the road, right?
Yeah.
Actually going to be something in you that triggers that's going to go try to steal his meat. You most likely will fight him to the death on animal instinct.
Yeah, if you have nothing else, like no other option besides.
Like, why even bring morality into it? It's a part of existence. It's built into us.
Yeah, Wings, but you're talking about a scenario in which you have.
But you just also
needed to do this one thing, or else you'll die.
Humans aren't designed to eat meat.
Charles Darwin's theory of survival of the fittest.
Okay, yeah, but It's like talking about like Wings. You're talking about like a desert island, and it's like, oh, you have to kill this other guy, so that you can't talk about morality because see you
It have to be a desert island.
Genetics.
Like you could have other sources of food available to you. Like you go hunt and trap, but you don't have these skills because you grew up in a modern civilization. People are more likely to take something that they already know how to fix than they are to go hunt for something else. Problem in the world as it is.
I agree. I'm just when we talk about people living in like the United States and like advanced civilization, the issue of necessity, like you have to do this or else you might die. So that makes it morally permissible to kill your neighbor. It doesn't quite apply because we can all just go to the store, right? So I don't see the
Thank
issue
you
of
holding morals
necessity.
too high, man. Morals go out the window when necessity actually happens.
Yeah, good thing we're not in a situation in which necessity is valued above all else, like absolute survival. We can choose not to kill and eat our neighbor because we're afraid, we'll go to jail and that's
Like
just
honestly,
not right. Stuff like
like
that.
what has this spur of conversation anyway?
What has what?
On this anyway, like you came in here with this idea that
that eating
humans,
meat is that killing and
yeah.
eating animals is immoral. Yeah, right. Yeah, so yeah, that was the genesis of the topic.
Been done for so long, and for
Well,
many
yeah,
people,
no,
it's a
Tony.
necessary
Just
process.
because something has been done for a long time, that doesn't make it a good argument to do it now. Like rape has been done for a real long time, since the beginning of mankind.
What source of protein are you going to give to billions of people? You can't process corn as such at this point, effectively at least. So
No, I don't know. You can feed people beans. Like it's pretty easy to like.
Yeah,
you have
again,
any
like,
idea?
they don't taste nice.
They don't taste nice.
It's not even about taste.
You
It
can
goes
just
back to
salt them.
this. How much room would it take to farm enough beans to feed 7 billion people?
Exactly.
Wings, I have the perfect answer for that. So, do you have any idea how much grain and water, like all these 56 billion bovine animals living on the planet, eat? A shit ton. Right. So, my solution is we just replant, just fucking like use the soil and land that we have now, feeding them grain,
the thing.
and just
Here's
feed people
the problem.
other stuff.
What you're saying is a problem. It's the same problem that has with using corn as a form of gasoline, called ethanol, right?
Yeah.
Gasoline out of corn, and it's called ethanol. The reason they don't make corn gasoline and use petroleum-based gasoline, is because one, it takes more energy to make a gallon of ethanol than you get consuming a gallon of ethanol. Same thing with corn or beans. The reason they feed the corn to the cow is because the cow creates more energy than it consumes.
Okay, so 2 points.
Surplus.
Sorry. Yeah, it's tough to tell when you stop talking or not. But yeah, so 2 points on that. So beans, they have a lot of calories. If you want to talk about like energy that goes into people, like beans can compete pretty well with chicken. Now, if you want to talk about like how much energy it goes into growing beans and why people choose corn over beans, I believe that it's probably just the same amount of like water and energy that goes into growing beans as you get out of corn. The reason people choose corn is because it can survive in pretty harsh temperatures. It can grow quite well and easily, stuff like that. It's not an issue of energy, I wouldn't say.
Gonna replace meat, dude. It's just not gonna happen.
Wait, beans can't replace meat? Did you say? Is that what you said?
I'm saying that, yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe tofu can. Tofu can taste just like meat. Like beans can't exactly be
It's not even about taste. It's about surplus energy. It's about people being able to do it. Not every area in the world can grow crops. Somebody grow crops, but they could do. Yeah, I'm just saying. But somebody in the desert can't grow, beans. They can keep camels. They can keep animals native to the area to feed and eat off of, pigs, things like that. And you're not going to replace that with agriculture.
Yeah, goats and camels, they keep better in like shitty environments. But I would also say like, but Wings, you have to feed the goats and cows and camels stuff though, right? It's not just like
Again, it takes less to feed an animal, and you get more energy out of that animal. That's what I think you're failing to grasp.
Oh wait, no,
That's
actually,
purely
I
for
challenge
profit,
that. I
yeah.
completely disagree. The amount of calories that goes into feeding an animal, and then when you kill and eat that animal, there's such a huge loss in like efficiency. If you look into how much grain it goes into feeding a cow from like childhood till adulthood when it's killed, it's like tens of thousands of pounds. And how much calories you get out of that cow, I bet it's not even a tenth of it.
But is
And
the stuff
yeah,
that
so
the animal would eat edible to humans? Would that food that's going to feed animals go to humans otherwise?
wait, what? Would the food that say that again?
With the food that we're giving to the animals currently, would that be edible to humans? Or is that just completely
A
off
lot
the
of
table
a lot
for
of that
us?
corn they feed like cows and stuff is pretty shitty. Not a lot of people enjoy eating that. I don't know if it's they claim it to not be fit for human consumption, but I'm dubious of that. But I would just say let's replant. Like we have all the land, we have the capabilities to do such. We no longer have 56 billion bovine land animals fucking eating all the food. We have a surplus in space and food.
But where are those 56 billion animals going to go?
Okay, well, so the ideal situation is that the number slowly goes down over time. But if you want to talk about like what happens if they all just vanish instantly, then we could just like replant. Then too.
What about all the people that lose their livelihood because the animals disappear?
Yeah, they can change jobs. They can become plant farmers, fucking tofu farmers or something. Yeah, easy.
The problem we're running into right now, people that only know how to coal mine, don't know anything else, and they're unwilling to learn.
Wait, if they can if they can raise cattle, I'm sure they can plant corn or something, right? Is that hard? Why wouldn't it?
Transportation industry destroyed the transportation industry. Bus drivers, school bus drivers, trucking.
Yeah, they'll
Uber.
take over buses, taxis, and everything.
Take over well, I guess trucking is encompassing everything. I was going to say like people that deliver food to restaurants.
Yeah,
Take over
I think
everything,
robots
but
and
like
machines altogether will replace a whole lot of jobs, a load of jobs.
All
Which isn't necessarily a
UPS
good thing.
and mailmen.
Yeah, loads and loads of jobs will be replaced by, which isn't a good thing. I think we should use technology to an extent, but when it takes over people's livelihoods and destroys their careers, then,
Look here. Look,
no, but you'll always have a doctor. You'll always have a surgeon. But I think of it.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So I just want to put a.
What is going to happening is you're most likely going to have to make some type of guidance law that you're not allowed to have X to control this kind of job.
Yeah.
Like, for example, in the major league, we have the technology to call balls and strikes.
Look here. Look, listen.
Can.
What the fuck? You sounded like a complete mon.
They troll 24 hours a day, man.
You guys sounded like a complete retard.
But they don't put the machines behind the plate that call balls and strikes and determine if somebody's safe because it takes a human element out of it and it removes a job. They're eventually going to have to say where government's going to come in like McDonald's. You're not allowed to have machines that replace employees. If you want to operate in this country, it's going to have to be operated with a human. Either that, or they're going to have to go with a communist type environment where everybody gets their own pensions.
Because you would get a whole load of
universal basic income, yeah. Like that's
a whole load of big companies exploiting sort of third world countries for that. It's cheaper work, yeah. You don't have to. You just build the machine, and you don't have to pay a salary.
Hello?
Hey,
Wait.
They refuse to because they're getting paid to.
Okay. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Like, universal healthcare is what this country needs. Almost every civilized country in the world has some sort of universal healthcare.
Yeah, well, we have the NHS over here in England.
And,
It
like-
works.
Yeah, well, you only want universal health care because you're a fat fuck.
Regardless of me being a fat fuck, there's people that aren't fat fucks that need, health care. And if you're unwilling to take care of the weakest in your society, it should basically be a telltale sign of what your society is.
Yeah.
Well, you're actually correct on that. That's true.
okay, I have a solution, right, to minimize like how much money we put into the healthcare system and how much we pull out to kind of lower the amount of debt that we're being put in because of how much the healthcare system is failing. And it's state mandated veganism, right? We enforce veganism.
God, you still
we
going with
enforce,
this?
right? Just so a vegan diet has been shown to prevent the leading 13 of the.
Or you just exercise and like
you
only
guys
eat,
are giving these simple.
2,500.
Wings, I got a
guys-
question, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah, state mandated veganism.
No one can hear you.
Well, one time you said, I mean, I don't know if it's as if you said it like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you said you were the only liberal in the South. Something along those lines. Can you elaborate on that?
It's a very hard question to elaborate on.
It's probably hyperbole. Like, not meant to be
You
taken
might
seriously.
need to define what hyperbole is for that man.
Like a joke, not meant to be taken seriously. An exaggeration.
Heavily exaggerated.
Wings, when are you getting? Are
I
you getting the
would've-
surgery soon?
I'm scheduling it soon, but it's like after the scheduling,
Yeah, but actually, I can speak from experience. I had a family member get a similar thing, and it didn't work very well because they didn't involve exercise in their diet. I don't know exactly which surgery you're getting, but
leave.
you really got to make sure when you do get the surgery, you need to eat low calorie foods and also incorporate some exercise in if you can, because you can still remain fat even if you stay sedentary and eat lots of calories.
Surgeries to make it so you can't eat lots of calories.
Yeah, but I understand you could potentially drink milkshakes all day and get a lot of calories. Like if
All
you
day
wanted
right
to.
now, but I don't do that.
Of course, I'm not saying. I'm just saying that that's what people do.
Just
And- Yeah.
with the cake shakes.
Yeah, so I mean, you could still have a very high calorie diet if you did that. But have you honestly though, like, have you thought about just like reducing your caloric intake and then seeing what that does instead of getting a surgery?
Dude, I'm way past the point of not getting the surgery. I would do anything that involved me not getting the surgery. People would be coming at me with
Yeah.
pitchforks.
Well, I mean, dude, have you ever heard of something called bistro salads? Just curious. Like, have you ever heard of something called a bistro salad?
Here's the thing, man.
Well,
Size, because of body doesn't deal with fat well.
yeah.
When I was younger, right,
Mhm,
my body worked better. I had a very labor-intensive job.
mhm.
I worked 12 hours in a steel mill. Horse, I was strong as an ox.
Yeah.
I mean, wait, I was still sitting around 350, 360.
Damn.
And that's with me walking all day, going up and down stairs, carrying 75-pound slag paddles. Terrible at breaking down.
You have a very slow metabolism.
So
Is that
what's going-
common in your family? Like, do your family members have the same metabolism?
my brother, like some of them are like my sister. She's gotten a lot bigger now since she had her baby. My mother's gotten a lot bigger. My brother got big when he was out of work. Like the fact is, like when your body goes into patterns. Like what I have to do and what this surgery is going to help me do, along with giving myself willpower, basically being able to purchase willpower. Another thing that it's going to do is it's going to allow me a period where set my metabolism, because I'm going to be able to eat so little and I have to eat so often. Like, for example, like when I get done with the surgery, I'm going to have to drink water every 10 minutes. 12 meals a day because my stomach is so small. I have to force myself to constantly be putting in food and watching what nutrients and proteins I get every day, because I don't have a lot of nutrient absorbers in my stomach anymore, because 85% of my stomach got cut out. So it's going to be hard for me to get every vitamin and mineral that I need for my body to produce things like protein for my teeth and things like that.
Well, you could eat. The amount of weight that you have. Can you hear me, Ashley? Hold on, I think I cut out for a second.
What you're trying to say is,
there
yes,
are
you
people
can.
that actually
you
went
can
like 100
gain
days
weight
without
after
eating
the surgery
because they were so fat.
Jordy. Okay, I used to be fat, and I got prescribed Adderall for weight loss. After Adderall, I did intermittent fasting. Easiest fucking thing I've ever done. Try that.
Same here, man. Same here.
It's medication. It's
Again,
medication that will help
like,
you lose weight.
you guys are giving me all these
No, stop.
things. You guys are giving me all these options, but here's the fact is, I have to get the surgery at this point. There's no reason to explore these options.
Even if you fuck up with the surgery, Adderall is gonna help you so
I'm
much.
not gonna fuck
I'm
up with
just
the
saying.
surgery.
And it's gonna help you
Okay.
hit your shots on Rainbow
How about
Six.
this? Get the surgery, get Adderall, just to make sure that for the first year or two, you're fine with hunger and appetite. You know what I'm saying?
4 ounce stomach, dude.
Because I've been through this. I used to weigh like 250. Might not sound okay. Doesn't sound like much, but Adderall.
No, 250 is my
kill
goal weight, right?
fucking
Like
hunger.
that's where the surgery is going to put me at 240 pounds.
Okay, when you're at 240, get Adderall. It'll help you for the first year.
Well,
If not, you're gonna go back to eating a fuck ton of food. I'm telling you, dude.
Of food, man. I don't.
Wings, I really think that the issue I see with the surgery they're gonna get is that you think that it's all the effort you're gonna put in is gonna go to waste if you just rely on the surgery. You have to incorporate other things into it. So
That's why I'm telling you to get Adderall to make it easier. because
Well, no,
it's
I'm
gonna
not
be
saying
easy.
Adderall.
First off,
I'm saying
what part of what I just said makes it seem like I don't understand what I'm getting into.
well, it doesn't, because I'm not like, and this is all due respect. I really
I mean, the
think
diet's not easy. Like the diet, like any diet, it's not fucking easy. I'm just
you're
telling
talking about how you need to eat 12 times a day and all this stuff. You don't need to eat at all. Like you could literally not eat and you would be fine because you have so much extra body fat. Your
No,
body,
that's not
the way-
true either.
No, that is true. The
You
way
still
the
got to
bo-
take.
the way the body
Even-
is. Hold on, let me explain something really quick. I actually just took a biology class in college on this stuff, and we talk about how your body, like the way it was designed, hundreds of years ago, people would put fat on because there would be periods in the wintertime where you couldn't get food for months straight, right? So,
Well, yeah, right? You have to like kind of hibernate, right?
well, if you're diabetic, that's a different story.
Here's
I'm
the thing,
talking
man.
about,
I have 5 sick sources right now
yeah.
that I can rely on. I know what I'm getting into. I know what I have to do. I have nutritionists. I have people lined up. All these doctors I've been going to isn't to delay the surgery. It's
Yeah.
to make sure I have a support structure when I get back.
Well, if you have a
To help me
nutritionist,
lose the
Be careful
weight.
with that.
you could save so much money if you just go through the nutritionist, and you don't need to do that. Like that's
Not getting the surgery is not an option. So you wipe that out your head.
It is an option. Though.
How scared are
Out
you?
your head.
How scared
I'm
of you are you of doing this thing?
terrified of it.
Like you're gonna give up the one thing that you've loved your whole life with food.
Wait, doesn't Lexapro reduce anxiety?
anxiety, but that doesn't mean it doesn't take away fear.
It should numb you down pretty well.
I just
I'm
read
not
a
gonna lie.
story just tonight about a woman that got cut and that they gave her morphine and she was allergic to morphine.
I mean,
barrier there.
that's
She-
someone's
she
fault right
coughed
there.
up-
That's someone's fault right there because they didn't announce that they had any allergies when they were asked by the nurse.
They said it, but the fact is there's a language barrier there.
I mean, that's a different issue. That's a third party issue. That's external factor.
Allergic to morphine. I'm sort of thinking like, am I allergic to anything? Am I allergic to the antibiotics?
Do you know any medications that you're allergic to?
I barely ever go to the
I mean,
doctor.
you gotta check that out. If you haven't been injected with opioids, then I'm assuming you're not allergic to any of those.
Never had any opioids in me.
Don't worry, there's understand the problem. Surgery.
Like, but I'm saying, I was giving that an example. I just read a horror story where like she had morphine and she coughed and she busted all the sutures in her.
How many
Yeah, luckily
horror
she was
stories have
still
you
in the
read about weight loss surgery?
6 or 7.
You should not be doing that.
And it's like 30 people out, like one person out every 1,000 dies during surgery.
The more you
Stuff like
read
that.
about that, the more it's gonna haunt you.
It's like it spurred tonight because somebody sent me a video that went into a coma after bariatric surgery in Mexico. It's like, come on, dude, you're a fucking asshole.
I mean, don't
Sean
watch that
Ranklin.
shit, dude.
Very cool.
Imagine if I was a
That right
female
there.
and I was about to give birth and I saw all these videos of people like having a bad fucking case of, where the baby died and everything. It's a bad idea. Bad idea. That's anxiety. Yeah, that's anxiety. You always think about the worst before the best.
Hey,
Indeed.
did anybody subscribe to Sean Ranklin?
No.
No.
It's a good YouTube channel. You guys should check it out.
Hey.
Like what trying to accomplish?
Oh my god.
What do you mean?
Jordy.
He's a good YouTuber.
Jordy.
Makes quality content.
Jordy.
He steals content, doesn't do anything with it.
No,
Jordy.
there's more nuance to that. There's more nuance to it.
Jordy.
You're
Yes.
coming in here trolling at 5 in the morning. Go to bed, bro. Real talk.
It's actually 150.
Everyone be
I'm
quiet.
from
Everyone be
California.
quiet. Everyone be quiet. Get the surgery done. If you're afraid, get some Xanax. Get some temporary Xanax.
But yeah, get on more drugs. That's a great idea. Good
No,
one.
fuck.
I'm
No,
getting
no.
Good
Okay.
advice.
If you're getting surgery done, like that's not an easy thing. Like there's people that get temporary Xanax for flying. Okay, like they'll get 1 or 2 pills from a doctor because they're afraid of flying. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
man.
a
I
stressful.
won't even realize the
It's a
surgery's happened.
stressful. It's a stressful fucking experience, Bro, Lexapro reduces anxiety.
Yeah, but you can do that now.
How?
No, man.
How? Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Extras-
I'm
oh,
not getting
yeah.
off Lexapro. All the things
Oh,
that's happened to
yeah.
me recently.
Bro, you're acting like
Worst
it's so-
position.
Bro, look at his position.
You're right about that because you'll
Look at
there's more
his
side
position.
effects after
It's not
Lexapro
easy
when it
to
gets out of your
have-
system than like when it's in. Like you could deal with brain zaps, paranoia, like
Dude,
Yeah,
I forgot to take it one day
If you're
this
off-
week. I
If
forgot to
you're
take it
off
one day. This
SSRIs, you're gonna get excited. You're gonna get fucking brain zaps. It's not fucking easy, dude.
At that point, I'm already hooked
I'm
on them.
just saying that it's on a static or
Bro, I'm telling you that if you're on a,
young man, I don't think
bro, you've
Listen,
never
you guys
been
are-
through
you guys
anything
are
this
ma-
bad. You've never been through anything this fucking bad before, okay? If you're already
Dude,
hooked
someone
on
You guys are
fucking
literally
you guys are
was-
fighting, and I'm over here like, look.
No, this
I need
this
the-
guy has
I need
no
the
idea what
Lexapro.
he's talking about. No, I'm telling you, this guy has no idea what he's
It's
talking
like just
about.
imagine all the bad shit that's happened
Bro.
just recently.
Bro, if you're on SRIs, if you're on antidepressants, you're depending on them. Okay, you're not gonna have a good time getting off.
Wait,
You keep telling you keep
did
you
you actually
keep saying
snuck
that
the fart out of
you
Brandy's
keep saying
asshole?
that if you just say you keep saying that if he's off Lexapro, he's gonna be fine. That's not fucking true. That's so irresponsible, dude.
So
If you're taking
there's a
Lexapro,
there's a
you
2
should not go off.
there's a
Lexapro.
2 week withdrawal period for Lexapro.
You don't know what you're talking
And
about, dude.
I do know what I'm talking about.
Not you.
Period on Lexapro, and like I've experienced a little bit of that.
Talking
I
about
forgot to
sorry.
take one day, and like I had the most severe headache in my life, and I felt like I ran down. All right, that's a withdrawal period. That's something I'm gonna have to do because
Talking about Soku Aizen, whatever the fuck his name is.
say like you shouldn't take it. And I agree, you shouldn't need something like this. But the fact is, I need this for this point in my life because like I'm going through a high stress situation, and at the same time I start going through this high stress situation, you have people like Wavid Wolick over here that wants to scream Sean Ranklin and
Listen.
claim I'm a pedophile and shit like that. It's stressful as a motherfucker. Not to mention I've pretty much quit one of my main sources of income because of the troll channels. Like, so I've lost
Soku,
income.
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Soku. Okay, that's
Dude,
your
have you
thing.
ever taken
Can I
a
say something?
pharmaceutical drug?
Can
or
I say
have you
something?
been to a psychiatrist?
Can I say something real quick? Jordy.
Jordy's a pedo.
So I'm not.
Jordy. I went through depression a few years ago. I took Lexapro and helped him for like almost a year, and then I got off it because then I found happiness. Okay, do not go off that shit because it's gonna be hard. Only go off it when you fix your life up. Basically,
I don't plan on staying on forever, but I need it for right
you're
now.
not supposed to. Yeah, I needed it when I was what time? It's
No, it's
Dude,
not.
Wings has like 40K in the bank, according to him.
Side effect.
Bro, there's side effects for everything. There's side effects for everything.
Okay, listen. Let me talk. I'm gonna take Lexapro after.
I'll be on Lexapro at least for 6 months.
Okay, so that's gonna affect your weight.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Bro, I'm telling no, it doesn't wait. Okay, that's a side effect, and it's only for a certain amount of people. It's not gonna give
I don't have
weight
that.
gain for every
It's a
single.
very mild side effect.
I've actually lost weight since I've been on Lexapro.
Every SSRI has side effects that only occurs to certain people. Not every single person that takes fucking SSRIs, dude. You're
Well,
fucking
that's
lying out of your mouth. You need to
My
stop.
side effects are I have. But
Well,
you know
no,
what
but
my side
you're
effects
giving
are.
false information. You're giving false
No, I
information.
hate
to
the
medication that I
quote
take
Jordy,
it.
but you're giving advice.
And someone that's taking it right now,
You're getting advice from a bunch of fucking bunch
You're
of
giving
depressed
fake
virgins.
news.
This isn't
Bro,
gonna work at
You're
all.
giving fake news, bro.
These guys don't know shit.
Fake news, and I have a girlfriend. Eat my ass,
Over nothing, like you really are.
bro. You're fake news. You're literally fake news.
And
Have
the
you ever taken
depression-
an Have
the
you ever
depression-
taken an SSRI?
If you're on antidepressants, you shouldn't be giving advice. You don't
Bro,
know what the fuck you're talking about.
I used
You're
to. Okay,
you're mentally
I
fucked
used to
up.
be on. I used to be on antidepressants. Got off them because I fixed my life up. I'm not kidding. I
Well, your
fixed
life
it,
was fucked
got
up in the
off
first
them.
place.
It was fucked up. Yes. College.
You know them.
Have
you
you-
know
have you
people.
taken
Okay, I know
have
doctors.
you
I know
taken
brain
a SSRI?
surgeons too, but I'm not gonna
Have you
act like I'm
taken-
a brain surgeon.
Have you taken SSRIs? If you haven't taken SSRIs, then you cannot give advice on this. My best friend is a surgeon.
My
and
best friend fucked a
What's
porn
the
star.
point?
That doesn't mean
What's
I
the
fucked a porn
point?
star.
What the fuck is the point, dude? I have my best friend.
You guys
is a
are
fucking-
fighting over nothing, by the way. I just let you
Wings.
guys know.
We're-
You're not
we're-
going to
you're
make any
fight-
progress.
Y'all are
You're not
autistic.
Bro, you
not going to make any
really can't
progress. You're
talk
talking
here.
over each other,
This
and
is an
nobody's
issue
willing
that-
to listen to each other.
Jordy. I went through a rough time. I took antidepressants. I fixed my life because they helped me a lot, and then I got off them. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, it's gonna help you. Just do not
I
get
know
off.
it's going to
it.
help me. I mean, like, and that's the reason I decided to get on them, is under my doctor's advice. And, like, I'm glad I'm on them right now because there's things that's happened in my life harder if I wasn't
Oh, yeah.
on some kind of stabilizing drug.
My issue was way less worse than
Hey.
your issue was, and it helped me a fuck ton. helped me so much.
And people can see I'm a lot calmer individual since I've been on Lexapro.
My issue was pretty much like
My life was dominated by anxiety and stress and fear of things.
Are you actually like diagnosed with some sort of mental disorder, or are you just saying that and just taking pills?
Anxiety for me.
What do you mean taking pills?
Diagnosed me with extreme anxiety.
Okay, well that's good because some people fucking just tell a doctor they have anxiety and then they just get pills. all again.
That's not common at all.
It's called the Ritalin generation. Fucking people my age.
What do you mean? What do you mean, dude? You know how hard it is to get Ritalin?
What are you talking about? They were giving Ritalin out like fucking candy like 10 years ago.
Schedule 2 controlled substance. It's
nowadays you fucking retard.
It's no, I'm not. No, you're fucking retarded. Dude. You're fucking fake news.
No,
Ritalin. If you guys want to argue, can you jump into another room, please?
Bro, Ritalin is so difficult to get. You're fucking lying.
Not anymore. You're
lying out of your asshole.
Can you please jump into
I'm
another
lying.
room?
I'm not.
And fight about it.
Yeah, no one cares.
I want to talk about other things.
Talk about more about your fat weight loss or something. That's more fun.
So negative, dude. Like honestly.
Have you tried intermittent fasting? I mean, sure, yeah.
I know this. Like, why? Like, look, why are you so negative, man? Like, honestly.
Who? Waven?
Look, that's who's.
No,
like,
I think it's Sosoku Aizen. He's so fucking negative. Holy shit. Bro, you're making me have depression just from talking to you.
If you're getting depression from that, something's wrong. Yo, that's Ice Poseidon.
Oh my god, CX. Okay, I love you, dude.
I could tell you were like mimicking Ice Poseidon when you do that.
Okay, I love you, dude. I fucking love you.
Dude, Ice Poseidon played
10 toes down, dude.
The other day.
You guys take.
No, Wings. Ice Poseidon actually played a clip of you on his stream the other day.
Man.
No, he did. I'm not like even saying that in a negative way. He played a clip of like Wings like doing something funny, or I don't even remember what it was.
Did he? 'Cause I didn't see it. Are you sure?
Yeah, no, I'm dead serious. Look up Wings Redemption Ice Poseidon.
Oh my god, I have to look.
I'm
this
not
up.
fucking. What the fuck?
I have to look this up now.
No, I'm not. I'm actually not trolling. I don't remember what it was, but it was something.
He didn't play a Wings video. A fan sent it to him, and he was just playing with the fan sent.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that. I saw the clip on what channel was it? It was fucking
I don't care about any of that, man.
Sean Rankin.
I literally don't.
10 toes down.
Hey,
There's the link to it. If anyone wants to see, it's not really that entertaining. Like just a fan sent him a video.
Said 0.
0. Have you ever tried Tinder? It's a good app. I recommend it.
Online dating.
Yeah, dude.
The thing with girls with online dating is girls are more picky online than they are in real life.
I can relate to that. I'm like a fucking skinny fuck, and girls kind of like that shit. So I mean, it helps.
My anxiety is built upon like something my mother instilled into me. My mother instilled in me that you're always supposed to work, you're always supposed to have money lined up, and things like that. And it's like in my life where almost everything is uncertain, and like people turning against you. You see sources of income dry up and things like that, and you stress about it. That becomes. It all depends. Like, it's actually very little. Like, I'd say currently probably about $1,200.
Do you get any do you get any support from the government?
No. From the
Don't you have a
government.
don't you have a roommate though, Wings? That's extra income, right?
I make good money right now. Not
Well,
hurting
why
for
do
money
you
in
why
the
do you
least.
cry on stream
good.
about money then?
On stream about money.
Like a month ago or something, or 2 months
No.
ago?
No.
It was like right when you got on Ritalin.
When I've been on a long. Well, I'm over 2 months now. The last time I really cried about money on stream was January 28th. It's May now.
All right, so February, March, April, May. So 4 months ago. I mean, most people don't cry about money on the internet in the first place. Like, so I mean,
Right, but also you understand, like, I wasn't in my right mindset because I was anxiety. I was experiencing a lot of things I'm not normally used to.
yeah.
It's everybody makes mistakes, man. You can't sit there and hold somebody.
You're
Like
you're
they made.
very true. Very true. Everybody makes mistakes. It happens.
I mean, I fucked up a lot.
I was mine during the last 11 years or so.
Didn't hear that. I didn't hear that.
I probably made around $500,000 in my entire YouTube career, including
Beats me. Beats me.
much. It's not. I mean, like,
Hey.
no, I've never made millions.
All the money's in the Minecraft servers.
Woody,
Have you ever invested in anything?
A daycare center. I had a restaurant.
Hey.
I was investing in Team Envious for a little while.
Hey.
I mean,
What do you mean? I don't know what you're
It's-
talking about, homie.
yeah, dude, it makes you sound like a kid, dude. It honestly does.
he's fucking part of the Ice Poseidon crew. That's what he's mimicking.
What do you mean?
No, like that's. Wait, who said? Who do you mean?
Me?
Yeah, aren't you like? Don't you follow his stream? Because that's what he does.
Who stream? Who stream?
Wait, okay, so one person doesn't like him, so we can't talk about him. What the fuck?
I don't know him.
Honestly,
Who are you talking about?
I'll give him the
Who are you
gestalt.
talking about?
No, I'll give you the gestalt.
I
wait,
know what he
who are you
does,
talking-
but
wait,
I don't
who are
watch his videos or his streams or anything.
Well,
Wait,
all he
who-
is just an
are
IRL
you talking
streamer,
about?
That's it. Investigate Tower. We.
Hey.
I know. Hey, what to do?
Hey.
Hey, Mexican Andy, what's up, bro?
Bro, his name is Insole Andy.
Insole Andy.
Yeah, it means someone who hates females because he got rejected.
Dude, I live like 15 minutes away from fucking Ice Poseidon's house. I might go show up.
Which
real?
one of you guys are
Dude,
recording?
dude,
that's the
stream
that's the
sniping.
person.
For real. Stream sniping for me.
It doesn't matter.
We'll bring up something else then. So soon.
Okay. Two planes brought down 3 buildings on 9/11. Explain that. Explain that. Yeah, Wings. Wings, what's your opinion? Wings, what's your opinion on that? It doesn't add up. 2 planes brought down 3 buildings. It doesn't fucking add up.
One of
Dude.
the buildings collapsed onto the other one.
You ever played Jenga?
Wait, what? Oh,
You ever
Jenga, the
played
game
Jenga?
where you... Yeah, I have.
That if you pull a piece from the top, it'll like topple some in the middle, and all of it falls down regardless, even the ones on the bottom.
I mean,
Skyscrapers
I
are fucking heavy, and they're held up by exoskeletons. When you cut that off, what's going to happen is you're going to have a floor that collapses onto another floor. Then you have 2 floors full of weight, and those 2 floors push down the 3rd floor, and it's a domino effect. Boom, 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 all the way to the ground.
so you have a gravity and everything, and that gravity is gonna speed up those falling pieces. Yeah. Okay.
Wings, you need to make a fucking podcast with Smokey Dog. Smokey,
Oh my!
See, that is-
Oh my
Wait,
God!
wait,
Smokey, the guy who hates quick scoping.
no.
Smoke Dog doesn't like me for some
No,
reason.
no. Actually, I watch his streams. Smoke Dog actually likes you, dude. Like at the end of the day, like
Hey.
he make. Hold on, one sec. He makes videos, man, but he actually wants you to succeed and see you do well. Like I'm not trolling. Like he really does.
He should stop making videos about me.
He makes videos because his fans think it's funny, man. Like I mean, that's the only bad thing he does. But at the end of the day, he wants you to do well. And he wanted you to come on his show.
It's only using Bladestone Alcoholic or what?
Is Bernie still alive?
It's only using Bladestone Alcoholic.
Yeah. Hey, Smoke Dog got hit by a car. Hook him up, bro.
Brendan hasn't got hit by a car.
Right.
We should get revenge on him.
What do you think about Ninja in this new fucking mainstream fucking Fortnite fucking gaming fucking bullshit?
I was friends with
This is
Dr.
fucking
Disrespect
gay,
for
dude.
years on Xbox. We played against
Bro, he cheated on his wife.
lots of people cheat on their wife. His close friends. He's got bigger fish to fry. Like you're over here acting like just because you help somebody, they're going to come back with you full circle. That's not how that shit works, man. It's not how it works. Buddy,
Has White Boy ever smoked meth?
I don't know. Why don't you go ask White Boy?
I mean, he's not gonna
Ask me
respond.
questions about other people. I don't know what other people do.
How much
They
does
have kids
only
and they're
using blade?
responsible.
How much does only using blade weigh? Can't hear.
I don't know why people hate me so much.
I mean, I don't hate you.
Fact is, it gets old, man. It gets
I mean, it's
really
it's,
old.
it's really easy to pick on people that are below you. Emotion. No, but like emotional wise,
He
there's a lot
cries
of people
on
that
stream, dude. They fucking live for that shit. If he stopped crying and stopped reacting, and also, why do you block people and get upset about people in the chat? Just ignore them. Just have your mods do their shit, and then like you'll be fine. Like
Mods
just-
do most
just-
of the blocking nowadays.
But no. But the problem is you're always telling the mods, hey, block him. Like don't even do that. Just
And then because they
fucking
miss somebody or they don't think it's good. But
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
95%.
Hey, look here, listen. Look here, listen.
Or embrace it, like make merch with it.
I mean, to be honest, like I like how you're going on Discord right now and talking with us. I like that because it kind of shows that you want to like communicate or try to find out why you're getting that much hate. So I appreciate the fact that you're on Discord.
I did this because I wanted somebody to talk to. I didn't do this to try to investigate.
I mean, I've known you since Sandy Ravage, so like it's making me happy that you're at least here
What
trying
you
to
doing, man?
trying to like fix this, and it's helping a lot.
Poured out of my ass. sucks.
Same.
my mic sucks.
All I heard was my ass.
Yeah, those fucking Titan 720s are shit. They're scuff.
Most people that watch that shit are cretins.
Can you switch to a headset mic, Wings? Like, the mic you're using right now is only working like 20% of the time.
It's because I have a bad sound gate on it. I'm about to leave anyway.
No.
You guys have a wonderful. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you guys for coming out and talking with me.
Yeah, I
mean,
appreciated
thank
the
you.
conversation on meta ethics and morality as it relates to meat. Maybe some other time we can finish it.
I mean, Wings, thank
All
you
right,
for
buddy.
like actually talking to us because it's like we deep down inside we kind of care about you because we've seen you like grow and fall. So talking to you on Discord, like that means a lot because that means you're getting down to like the deep, you know.